Пошла картинка. Так, и да. Приветствую всех, дорогие друзья. Начинаем сегодня проходить замечательную игру. Поправочка серии замечательных игр в жанре квест под названием Deponia. Блин, это что-то с чем-то. Прям уже предвкушаю это приключение, которое буду снова пробовать. Да, на Humble Bundle недавно раздавали не просто игру, а переиздание, получается, Complete Journey, как правильно. Там туда входят все 3 части, и еще куча промо-материалов, разных концепт-артов и прочего. А я как фанат, этой вселенной хотел покупать его уже сам себе отдельно, там не очень дорого стоит. А тут на халяву, дали. Я просто ехал кипятком от счастья. Да, и...
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you can listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left click.
We'll see about that. Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain, how to...
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it.
Это охуительная игра, Соня. Помнишь же, как я, ходил и как я просто был... И я решил... Короче, сейчас расскажу.
Do you see that little thingy on the floor over there? I will now use the tongue icon.
The eye icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it, thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely.
Короче, я там в начале я говорил.
I can see it. It's lying there.
I mean, look more closely. You just point at it and right-click when the eye icon appears.
What's that?
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to point your cursor at it so the hand icon appears. If you left-click now, you'll
спойлери, сука.
Say so.
Может, кто-нибудь в записи будет смотреть, а тут спойлеришь, Санёк. Я нахуй свалю твое сообщение. Блин, я вот говорю, Саня, ёбаный рот, я теперь забаню нахуй навсегда. Не спойлери, блядь. Как тебя нахуй забанить? Мелкий спойлерас. Все. А все за хуя. Спойлерить не тут. Всю серию сразу. Еще такой повторится, навечно забаню. Блять, а это лишь проблема с экраном в этой игре. Курсор прям дикий дом приходит на второй экран. Так. Нам надо...
This is your inventory.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
What am I supposed to do with this?
It looks like a broken space.
Well, then watch me fix it. How did this strange thing end up in my inventory?
I have no idea. Maybe you'll need it for the tutorial.
Tutorial schmutorial.
Мы сначала, да, я всю серию хочу пройти на канал. Ну, по крайней мере, первые 3 части точно, 4-ю надо будет купить еще.
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. And I mean that.
So, this is the thing I'm supposed to fix?
You might as well give up now. It'll never work.
Look, I know, this situation might look hopeless for a layman, but as you know, hopeless is my middle name. I'll sail this ship onto the sandbank eventually.
All right.
Look, Wenzel, I'm
Impressed?
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
If you say so. Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Заебал, я
I
внутри сейчас
love
баню.
tutorials.
Мысль, как откуда я знаю, я тебе, блядь, сам и сказал.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting.
Музыка в этой игре просто что-то божественное.
Remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style. Courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye. Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Блин, вот круг. Сад достижений дали.
Junk.
Хлам.
Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
Okay, and here we are in the first room, right in the beginning.
Комментарии разработчиков, но я на английском не шарил. Я думаю, это лучше отключить. Это можно, по-моему, настройку сделать. Сроком разрешения. Режим. О, комментарии разработчиков. Да, все. Блин.
Ah, here's my list. Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. A toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
Нет. Я помню на какой-то... А, на пробел, да.
What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams. Huh. My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad. My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
Да.
Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams. Ugh, what gnat's piss? Ugh.
Комариная моча.
Whoa! What the toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment. Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Oh, crap. I need a better plan to catch it.
Так, пантус. Болторез. Моющее средство. Лампа. Аптечка.
Locked. Tony must have the key. No, I haven't finished packing yet. Ah! Whoa, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all. Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers. Huh, not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks. Ouch! I'm not sticking my hand in there again. Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance. You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Так, еще один носок.
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool. You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing?
Так, вот провиант.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
Что положить? У нас здесь банка масла.
Let's get rid of this thing.
И
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. I guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
немного соль банк. Кастрюля с водой у нас есть. Носки.
Well, those are 2 socks, all right, but I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
Ручной писок, моющее средство у нас есть.
All I need now... Ooh, cold. I I need something flammable to start the fire.
Что такое? Почему я нажимаю камень,
In
но
you
предмет не
go.
берется? Странно. Вот что, почему вот мне сейчас масок не берется?
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Ну возьми.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I... Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Я не помню, что надо делать. Лук. Блять, возьмись. Что не так? Что не так с этой игрой?
Whoa, look at that! The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing.
Смешные цветов. Секунду. Смешивание цветов, да. Носки у нас есть, зубная щетка осталась. Сейчас я возьми.
Nah, I don't think this will work without the right bait.
Инстамалки. Нет, лучше как раньше. Столько.
Now the little bugger's in for a surprise. Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth. Huh, it's seen better days for sure.
Человек, по-моему.
The toothbrush is there for cleaning, not for being... Toothbrush. Check.
Возьми, блядь, носки.
Socks. Check. Provisions. Check. Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Seems like I've got to unpack something, but what? It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space. I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place.
Блять, пожалеешь об
Now
этом.
it fits. Packed and ready to go. I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remember to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
Че, подсказки, что ли?
There.
Мне подсказки
Now
не
where shall I
нужны.
put it? The storage space is closed. There. And now? Oh, I really... There we go. If I remove the seat, it might just fit, but how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit?
Во-первых, я ее хотел покупать в любом случае. Вот это издание Complete Journey. А тут на халяву попали, типа, один хрен.
New problem.
И я в любом случае хотел остальные Депонию. Это, типа, моя любимая игра. Любимая серия игр. Я забыл, что надо. Блять. Единственная проблема, почему предмет не с первого раза, типа, берется.
Boy, it's attached firm. I might be able to do... But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? There's nothing that needs to be screwed here.
Так, окей.
That's where the seat was attached. I'll need some kind of replacement. But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit?
Я еще четвертую часть куплю себе.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with the right tool. No problem. Oh, crap. Hello, Hannock.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be going for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Did you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
The big, angry, breathes fire, my former girlfriend?
Ah! Tony! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Huh. Oh yeah, another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
Ha! There you go. Ha! There you go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon. There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then, I'm gone. Ha! This'll be a walk in the park.
Так. Так. Вот сюда. Ёп. Изи.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel.
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right. Starting with, you can stay with me.
This is the final goodbye.
It's too early to jump for joy, I fear.
Блин, ну Тони тут один из самых харизматичных персонажей. Хотя тут все харизматичны.
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
Now is when it counts. Hullabaloo. Ah, well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Bridger, we're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws? Whew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned. Ugh, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I'd better leave it closed for now. Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like, has anyone here... What? Hey! Aggressive little bugger. As long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it. It already has... Ah! Hey! Aggressive... It already... Not a chance. I bust my... I have...
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I'm an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke, a real orbit pixie. I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go. Rufus to the rescue. Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone. Ouch.
Жесткое приземление.
So close, but no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder. I can... Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock... What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor's about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the Dark Exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Дракон.
Number 66. Almost my lucky number. The mayor wants to decide who will...
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, into, and someone has to nurse her back to health. I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus?
Huh? Oh, what? I'll skedaddle.
Так, сейчас.
Stop right there! The post office!
The post office is closed until further notice.
Until when?
Until the sign says that it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now...
Get away from that door! Stop! Where do you...
I'll go to Elysium.
In that case, you're in this door, and access is...
So draw a number...
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's gotta know who her savior is.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
Oh, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy. That's enough.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but...
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
Do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Большой шкаф и больничных карт.
The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them. Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey, exactly.
Why aren't you working?
You mean, why am I doing just the same as you? Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan, that's why.
Hey, I am very busy, actually. I've been running around all day, getting things done, and, picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some new magnets for our detonation plan? Then we can finally continue work.
How exactly does that detonation plan of yours work?
Well, that's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
And then you start with the exciting part?
No. That's it, actually.
Yeah, I knew it. Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
Did you hear about the woman from Elysium?
Yes, but I really don't care. I already have a woman I can send into the mine shaft. It's too narrow in there for 2 women.
Love must be such a wonderful thing. Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
Exactly.
Huh, this is a map of the trash tunnels. I'd better ask Hannock how this...
Блин, нажимаю, а они не берут. Что за прикол? Так, что-то описание не то. Не знаю, пока надо это, нет? Я не помню, где это применяется. На теме.
Hello.
Hello, hello. I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't meet anymore. Although my husband is almost deaf, his bird has quite good ears.
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I planned to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
yeah. Ah, great. Thanks. Lonzo.
Yeah?
Long time no see, Lonzo.
Long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kuvak is. Nothing ever happens in Kuvak.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions. I know that much.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
How about a shot of that old worry begone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said. Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when...
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes. Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo, are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Гипер-супер-мега кофеварка. Секунду.
Hey, wow! You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. Oh, I'm so excited.
What a scrawl. Okay, I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. And, none of these things can be found in Kuvak. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
Все. Прошу прощения. Секунду.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on. Till then, I'll do.
Okay. I'll be getting all the.
You do.
Так.
The cup is still. Huh? What was that? Oh, the emergency station is opened again. Oh, that must mean I can choose the more daring options now. Crap. Lock. The clown amongst the clowns. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed. It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard. I'll save my telekinetic powers for...
Так, машинка.
The clown amongst the anesthetics. Clowns. Although I could hit them for sure, I'll never be able to get them down that way.
Слово не помню как. Достать прочники. Кнопы.
That's not gonna flee.
Глушитель.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious. It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Так, присобачили.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm... Luckily, I'm a gifted lock. What? Not even with... What kind of a lockpick is this?
Так, ладно, я понял.
Luckily, I... Damn.
Так.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working. Ah! Ah!
Так, сейчас.
Ouch! Hot.
Сейчас мы можем эту взломать аптечку.
Luckily, I'm a... What? Not what kind of a lock?
А, кек, нет, ну вот. Так, тогда идем обратно.
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my... I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and be crying. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be...
drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
That darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you, by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number. But then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance. But like this.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the child-proof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah? Well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? In my basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again? You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
I think, let's be honest, you were never a big...
Whatever you say.
Never a big help. Brilliant.
What?
You don't, not a big help. Because you're small.
Ебать, какая шутка.
Exactly. Don't even think about it, Roof. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a... And once I'm...
We'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
На шарик надо что-то подвесить. Не помню, что. А, я вот тут, наверное, лампочку. Да.
Ugh, I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus. I wonder what that stuff tastes like. I've only ever been injected right into the heart muscle so far.
Тип стимулятор. Так, шарики. Еще шарики. Нет, одного не хватит, давай заранее возьмем. Руку заебал. Так. Вернулся. Так, ладно. Ладно, с чем соединить. А с чем? Ахуй. Мне надо трубу тормознуть. Нет, почему не надо? Чтоб она в этот дымоход верила вода. Так. А как мне тормознуть трубу? Я не помню.
What?
Looks Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me. Well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, well,
А,
well,
нет.
look who's back.
Цена потом будет.
If it isn't Evel Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry. How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Ugh! Why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing. I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really?
Oh!
I wanted to say goodbye before I leave this dump.
New escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What are those vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool. I'll take them.
Hey, hands off!
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
Ugh.
What was that again?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and no.
And why are they called gift vouchers? What was that?
They're gift. You hand, and no. You can't have.
And why are they called? The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
You wouldn't have some...
Since you've been staying with me, I've only had decaf. And even that is too strong. Maybe I should finally get rid of the coffee grinder. It's just using up space, like you.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
One whole chili. Stimulant. A bottle of stimulant, a pinch of black powder, and one whole chili. Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
Hands up. My stuff.
What? I'm just
browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts. Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who does... Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later?
pay me later, or did you find...
Oh, no.
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place, that I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. All hands on.
All right. Ah, ouch! Hey! Ouch!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Так,
I'm as deadly as a poison dart, but much cooler. A poison dart,
нам еще трубка нужна. Не помню. Подожди. На задний двор. Вот что-то было. Да. Горелка, ракета. Так, все тут.
This would make a fabulous... Nah, who needs fabulous all-round tools anyway? That's for amateurs. The funnel would make an excellent...
What the? A dart?
A little longer. And...
Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
strike! Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What? Did you mention weather balloons?
No. I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
The post office will be open o'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here.
Привет, Андрюх.
Well, there we go. Black powder. This doesn't have to be waited on. Bada boom.
В смысле не в Steam, а на Steam? Ты чё? Там ключ на Steam дается.
Miss Hinkle lost her Dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all.
Может, сейчас это... Этот... Может, Steam посмотреть, сейчас играем.
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now.
Блять, Андрюх, меня с Богом еще никто не сравнил. Харе курить, блин. Там, по-моему, уже все. Кончилась раздача.
Locked, huh? It can probably be opened from the inside. If I weld it shut, I'll never be able to open it again. What have we here? Does this happen to be a little present that could improve my position in the line?
It's your turn when your number comes up. No exceptions.
Somebody seems, but it's not me.
Горят удачи, дорогие.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be. Ah! Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment. Wenzel?
I'm down here! Come quick! You won't believe your eyes!
Poor Wenzel struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment. The moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I said, I'm rich!
Так. Ну, что-то надо воду набрать.
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle. Clear water.
Блять, вот. Вы поймите, предмет с первого раза не берут.
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stink.
Так, ладно. Что он дальше надо? Я не помню. Нет, точно не помню, но не до конца. Так. Возьми, блядь, табличку.
Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked. Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes. draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play. Bull's blood. Check.
Так. Угу. А какая тут скрыта, какая непонятно.
A bottle of stimulant.
А.
A pinch of black powder. I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer.
Так, кофейный порошок, шприц крови быка. Что нам там еще надо было? Есть, и что нам еще надо? А, чистая вода. Богатая энергией вода. Это чистая энергия вода я знаю где, а чистая вода не помню. Проходим. Так. Там, кстати, напишите, как мне нормально слышно, там звук, картинка, все дела. Ну, кто знает. Так. Как близко к версии, не помню. Это Deponia, величайшая игра, просто там игра из игры просто.
Oh, that would be inexcusable. I need that stuff for gold.
Так. Осталась воронка. Шарики. Так, окей. Начинаю тупить. Ну, это, кстати, фигня. Это я еще более-менее не знаю, что делать. А вот вспомни, как я первый раз, когда проходил какие-то. Это да, это жопа была. Так. Бесит, что ли бесит? О чем, Андрюх? Так. Ладно, нахрен сюда не надо. А, да, кстати. Кстати. Мы можем же спалить тут все нахрен. По-моему, это рано еще. Да, это рано еще. Так, нам надо чистую воду, энерговоду. Воду я энергетическую помню. А вот чистую не особо. Часы работы.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofer switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing. I'll skedaddle. I'll skedaddle.
В смысле, офицер в этой игре. Нормально игру? Чё, хуель, блядь, заебись игра. Мне нравится, не смотрите. Это не заставляет.
Spoil sport. Yeah, spoils, I guess.
Охуительная игра.
The post op o'clock. What o'clock? There's something missing.
Так, это мы выпилим.
Well, I'm not even paying.
Рофлянчик. Нашел себе. Так, ладно. Че, надо думать. Я не помню, блядь, прикиньте, забыл, что делать надо. Я не помню, как. Я не помню, где чистую воду, во-первых, взять. Это во-первых. Вернее, как ее взять, а во-вторых, не помню, как дверцу открыть.
The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Oh, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure. Huh, that could spell anything.
А, да. Кстати же, тут этот. Тут же есть этот. Точно. Сейчас покажу. Вон там и офицер, и инспектор, и врач. Вот он, Гизмо. Да. Он же тут все.
Dr. Gizmo? What now?
Доктор Гизмо.
Well, thanks for your welcome.
Да. Гизмо шарит. Я даже сначала чуть не догнал от чем-то. Гизмо шарит. Я очень люблю.
I'm starving.
Умирает от голода.
Too bad. He keeps his beak firmly shut. It's hard to believe he can breathe like that.
Губка. А, все, я понял, как воду набрать.
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel.
А, нет, не помню. Так, ты написал 10. Он undefined 21.06.18 написал комментарий, бесит. Не комментарий, а сообщение. Ну, больше здесь не увидишь. Сам же написал. Это, по-моему, не работает, да? Да, не работает. Так.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exact.
See you, Rufus.
Ex.
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod. But there's no water here. No surprise, it hasn't rained for weeks.
Где вода может быть?
Oh, the indicator's wiggling a bit. Kuvak's water only barely passes for water at all. Oh, the indicator's wiggling a bit. Kuvak's water only barely passes for water at all. Oh, the indicator's wiggling a bit. Kuvak's water only barely passes for water at all. I can still recognize what it is, so I don't have to clean it. The indicators of Kuvak's water. I can still recognize so.
Я играл в Тути в батлу, я помню, покупал себе аккаунт с 3 и 4, но они мне хуево ушли. Я в итоге забыл этот аккаунт. Вот. Так что, в принципе, меня можно особо не подсаживать. Я и так подсажен. Просто нет возможности играть. Покупать дорого. Раньше не было возможности, точнее, сейчас дорого покупать. А я знаю, 4 можно купить? У меня там еще онлайн есть, да, там народ еще много довольно-таки играет. Вот. Новые части копейки, 5 я не потянул. Бюджет мой не хватит. Ветеринар. Бля, она вышла со мной, разорвала. Их не это хоть бы. Сладкоежка это у нас. Это у нас. Если я не ошибаюсь, он.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
Exactly.
Да, кстати, хочу поиграть.
Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
What exactly are you...
What do you think? We search for use. Most of the time, trash is just junk. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for...
Maybe you have my...
I don't... What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your... But I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I, love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah, I'm so happy I can just...
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Не, получай ключ. Блять, Андрюх, понимаешь, если я тебе тоже выдам модерку, у меня, блять, и так одни модеры сидят на стримах. У меня вообще 4 модера, блять, 4. Вот топовых стримеров даже не так много модеров, как у меня. Если я еще тебе дам модерку, у меня вообще одни модеры только зрители.
That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow!
Так, что ее налить-то? Не хочу уже налить. Вот.
I should take that. Ah! Good job, Rufus.
Что ее налить-то? Ой, не помню.
Hello again.
Hey.
Talk.
Bye, Sugar Puff.
So you have no...
Seems like it.
Я, кстати, это дерьмо не помню. Размечим мою губу в гармошку. 5 дверей, 5 людей. Тут вообще описание не напутано, что баганная какая-то версия. Типа, это вообще описание из третьей игры. Из третьей, блядь, кажется. Или второй. Ой, не, по-моему, уже стоит. Я помню эту головоломку даже это. Когда изначально проходил, не решил, потому что какая-то тупая, непонятная.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover!
Ну, по-моему, вообще надо будет дальше. Фух, жарко. Закроешь окно? Холодно, закроешь, да?
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello?
Да, это вообще потом надо.
Great. As soon as...
I'm starving.
Во.
parrot doesn't seem to be feeling so well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect danger?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
Ну, потом уже, сейчас я не буду, при условии, что у меня еще гемор, блять, перейти на второй экран.
Look what I brought you.
Another dead bird?
It's not dead. It's just resting.
That's what you said about the pig.
They call it cryogenic sleep. It's a time travel experiment.
In my refrigerator?
Well,
В моем холодильнике.
cold enough. There's not much room in your heart after all.
No more dead animals.
All right. I'll go and wake him up.
You do that somewhere else.
Кек. Забавно. Блять, возьми ты ебнешь.
Huh. He doesn't wake up despite the bull's blood.
Так, окей. Один хрен мне надо где чистую воду достать, а где я не помню. Я не помню, где чистую воду достать. Я не помню. Блин, вылетело из головы. Где чистую воду нам брать-то? Нам еще нужно что-то набрать это. Я что-то понял. Летигол. Хорошо, вода. Ой, ни хрена себе. Такого в оригинальной игре не было. Летигол. Стимулятор. С мэром. Пролезть без очереди. А, последовательно, что где делать? Стигу. Кек. Выбрать ингредиенты. Пролезть без очереди. Кек. Нет, без очереди пролезть надо. Я помню как, но...
Anyone want to swap? I've got a pair of sixes.
Knock, 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 knock.
The next round's yours? Damn. Anyone want to... I've got a...
Well, what does that mean?
The next round's yours? Damn. Anyone want to swap?
And so?
The next round's yours? Damn. Is it my turn already?
Right now, Wenzel is still after that.
Вензель. Он ебал Вензель. Он мэр.
Stop! Where do you...
To the mayor.
In that case, you should draw a... Stop! Where...
To the mayor.
In that case...
Блять.
I said...
Мне еще на почту надо. Бля. Нагима.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because...
Еще надо в этот... А что-то мне надо набрать? Кислоты. Тармейки для кислоты. Блять. Я не помню. Что у тебя? Как я мог забыть? Давай, на какой ночи. Бля, вот хоть убей, не помню. Как я мог забыть? Блин. Блин.
Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac! Where am I supposed to practice spinning now? I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first. So, I have the powder already. Ha! I once heard that a butt, before it can go into the tank, it has to be... what?
It's all written down on the red. Just bring me everything that's on the list. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay. About the water.
Keep it flowing.
Clean water? Where can I get clean water?
Clean water is a myth. Everybody knows that.
My father always told me that story about how he founded Kuvak on top of a source of fresh, clean spring water.
Hogwash. Your father was a bullshitter, just like you.
Bullshitter? What's that supposed to mean?
Someday, someone will explain it to you in detail, I'm sure.
I have some
Really?
Well, this stuff made the mechanical bull outside.
A red and invigorating leaf. We should give it a name.
I have one. I have one. Red Rufus.
You think that's a good idea? I thought...
Red Rufus, the Wonder Juice.
All right, whatever.
Don't worry.
Hurry up. I can't wait to fire up this...
I'll be off getting all the...
You do that.
Почему с кружки искаем?
The cup is still empty. Still being the op... Hello
Ну
again.
что кружка есть?
Hello. No.
Тут книжка.
Bye, Shook. Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming? Boy, how often did... Well, an accomplished matador like me... It's already open.
Блядь, вспоминай, блядь. Я не помню. Сохранить можно. Най.
This is dull enough as it is.
Разбогатительно.
This doesn't have to be. But it is. The girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
Well, how do I get to the mayor?
That's easy. Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see.
Well, if that's the case...
Do you want my chair?
Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting?
We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And... Oh.
У них же, блядь, бошки в виде этих, блядь.
Now I'm hungry. I'll skedaddle.
В виде их крыжи. Точняк. Сейчас я вспомню. Только я хрен знаю, что это даст, а? Так. Шляпа с вентилятором была у чувака. Вот он. Еще была. Какая была еще? Так, кто-то. Вот эта шляпа. И шляпа. Ну-ка. Вот она. Это храним в такой, с таким набалдашником. Вот с набалдашником. И еще храним вот это, наверное. Так, вот с набалдашником. И... Нет, не это. Это, наверное. Посмотрим. Он такая с кругляшами по бокам. Вот это, наверное. Или он то. Или вот это. Мне кажется, он то.
Oh! Take cover!
Нет, я не должен были что-то сидеть. Да, я угадал.
I would have earned the one, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind, too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Tanik who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. What?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie.
Oh, yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You'd better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl, and then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. I officially...
You don't even have your own residence, do you?
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's tradition. If only you know dog.
Oh, yeah, you mean...
You don't. If you...
My fault, and I'll get a...
And you...
I can't stop...
I'll get it. Your father installed that. He manipulated...
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
When does...
Whenever...
Right. The girl...
Wrong. I've already made... Are we done?
No.
Well, then...
I kind of know this. Yeah, that would be... I kind of know this.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? Huh. He's gone. Well, never mind. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. Longusse. Damn, where was I? I kind of know this symbol. What's this? A hidden compartment? Wow, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down. This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that
Смотри, сюда есть.
get this far. Get to his big secret, his legacy.
Квест оказывается нормально.
His liquor cabinet. This tastes like the pop syrup that Dad used to give me when I was too noisy. Something's happening. I must have found clear water. Obviously.
Ты меня так не пугай, все зависло.
Ha-ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. The water's still lacking something reviving.
Да, виски чистая вода.
Cool. I already have the special water at least. Into the tank you go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
Yeah, but I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse.
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Не, примерно так же кофе варим.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening.
Нихуя себе.
I think this brew is gonna do the job.
Надо птичку разбудить.
Wakey, wakey. See how that works? Dozer. Hey, Tony.
Hello, hello.
Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. This parrot is completely different. He's smart, clean, doesn't break stuff, and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
That's very funny, Tony. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, there's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out! Oh. I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac?
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
Maniac, maniac.
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mine fumes again. Whew, she looks mad.
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying just so he could... Wait a second. Here he is. Let's talk later, okay? I don't want him to hang around here with...
Oh, Tony.
Hi, Rufus. Thanks again for the...
Rufus is no good, Nick.
Such a smart animal.
Че я хотел, я не помню. Мы полетели на одного.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, You can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up? Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind. I'll keep that. Not necessary. Go.
What's that?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of 3.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap.
Так. Помню, надо эту хуйню поджечь.
What's that funny?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry. Your fire will be extinguished in no time.
Закрыл его нахуй.
Don't even think about it, Rufus.
Keep your hands off the Elysian, Rufus!
But this situation calls for a funnel right there.
What? No! What makes you think that?
You should be glad that Inspector Gizmo's not around.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa!
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone. Thieves! Crime in progress. Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Gizmo might think Wenzel has stolen this, but how could I plant it on him without him noticing? The thing is almost as big as him.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. I'm just trying to divert my attention from your guilt.
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece
Сейчас
that
похож.
completes the puzzle. The story of the thieving mayor.
Я бы не хотел быть на
Finally
него
been
похожим.
solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you
Да,
first.
блять.
So what?
Я нажимаю, он не берет.
You can't
Видишь?
fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
I just have to
I
make sure
arrested
that
you
I
first.
don't spit.
So
А,
what? You're fired
надо
anyway.
ей вставить в
Can't
рот.
fire me. You're arrested.
Вставить в рот воронку, если что.
You're fired.
Пошляки там уже, наверное, поставили
So
себе.
what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you alright?
Oh. What happened?
happened? You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal? It's me, your savior.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. What?
No, it's Rufus. Yes?
What?
You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny. Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it? Hello? Anyone home? I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Get hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe?
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash kazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good. Oh, Granny.
Grumblump?
Basil Falls. Num, 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 num.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick-tock. Oh! Knock, knock.
That woman is completely nuts.
Bonkers, honker, kazonkers.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick. We need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam one tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Bootam swadiko soloka shwootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous? It's too heavy to lug. It doesn't matter because...
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought you'd allow me.
Very fun.
But
no. Hey, what do you...
Well,
very... But no.
Это будет забавно. Не будет. Не сейчас. Позже.
I think the post office is open.
Me oh my, I think...
Yeah, right!
You didn't expect that now, did ya?
No.
No, right? Hi.
Please state your business.
I want to play...
State the reason for your forwarding request.
Well, I'll be living in Elysium in the future.
Self-importance.
Where can I make...
Outgoing radio calls can be made from every registered private radio device.
Where would I find one of these registered private devices?
There is no radio device registered for long-distance calls.
What's that supposed to mean? It has to be possible to make outgoing calls somehow.
Not while using a private radio device.
Are there other radio devices registered?
There are 3 registered devices for local calls. One is situated in the mayor's office, another at the front desk counter in the town hall. The communications system of the emergency station is the 3rd one.
But it's only possible to make internal calls from there? Well, that's perfect. Are there absolutely no long-distance devices?
There are no long-distance devices except the listening post of the post office and the reserve system in the vault.
Well, so there are 2 of them after all.
Both devices are not cleared for public use.
Damn. I'd like to register...
Very well. Where shall the device be installed?
Tony's house is located in Grid Square 4.
Your order has been placed. The installation of the device will presumably be completed in calendar week 63.
What? That's a quarter of a year from now. I'll have long since left Kuvak by then.
The installation of the device will take 3.799 months. During this period, your house will be disconnected from the electricity grid and the community's water mains. Ear protection muffs for the noise during the nightly drilling are included in the costs. By what means do you wish to pay?
Yeah, Tony will pay for me.
Ты про что именно? Не понял.
May I enter the vault?
Over the corroded remains of my wrecked body.
I think I can arrange that. What's that scratching noise? Is that coming from behind the hatch?
Yes. It's the Postal Service replacement cat scratches you catch.
The scratching from behind the hatch matches that of Postal Service replacement cats exactly?
It's the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hat.
Wow. See you later.
Error.
All right, suit.
Котя. Тоже Котя.
Not necessary. It could really speed up a... Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, the coffee. I should apply for a job as producer for a video...
Продюсер видеоигр. Так.
It could really... Come on, kitty.
Так, и ни хрена.
Hey, yoo-hoo, hello.
Yeah? What's up?
How's work?
Everything's calm here, except for those strange radio calls from this Cletus or something. I haven't had any work at all this morning.
Cletus? That was a call from me. I have to talk to him at once.
No chance, Bubba. The radio station is meant for postal services personnel only. You shouldn't even be up here.
How's work?
Everything's calm here, except for those strange...
Cletus? That was a... I have to talk...
No chance. The radio... You should...
I have to make an urgent call.
Uh-huh. And what, pray tell, has that got to do with me?
Well, you're the one with the radio.
Keep your hands off. This device is for postal service personnel only. You can transmit till you've got foam coming out of your ears if you want to, but you're not using this device. Capiche?
Where can I make my...
Is it local?
No, long...
Huh. Good luck with that. Besides this device, there's only one reserve system in the vault of the
Okay.
You want to break into the vault? I'm beginning to believe what you're suffering from a deluded sense of self-importance.
What do you mean suffering? Who's suffering?
All right, everyone else is suffering from your deluded sense of self-importance.
That's more like it. Well, can I at least...
Are you mad? I need those for work.
Don't you get...
You're messing with me, right? This is Kuvak. I'm as chilled out as can be. What, pray tell, should wear me out here?
Well, maybe looking that stupid? Nice...
Our messenger pigeons? Yeah, those are magnificent creatures, aren't they?
If you like contagious diseases.
Did you know they take their bearings from the planet's magnetic field?
Really? How do you know?
I once tied strong electromagnets around their necks. The fools immediately flew the wrong way.
Is that so?
Yeah, straight towards this rusty mountain of metal over there.
You're not too busy up here, are you? I'll be going.
You do that. You shouldn't be here anyway.
I totally agree. Well, the pigeons get their bearings from the planet's magnetic field, right? So, let's see what happens if I start fiddling with this a bit. I love to play God.
Тут вообще другие это описания, видите? Чё за баганная версия какая-то, не пойму. Тут типа вообще другие описания мини-игр. Может, надо, чтобы для Депора не стало? На вот пору.
I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps.
А, нет, подожди, у меня же купон есть.
I've got these gift
vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to? I mean, what? I don't know. That's a good question.
Address verified.
What?
Dispatch initiated. Postage being scanned. Postage correct. 1 light package for dispatch. Pigeon from small pigeonhole is being dispatched.
I'll leave it like this for now. I've got
Gift vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1.
Where to? I mean, what?
Address verified.
What?
Dispatch in. Postage being scanned. Postage correct. 1 light package for dispatch. Pigeon from small pigeonhole.
It should shift back a gear.
Да, блять, возьмись. Спасибо.
I like how it's all relaxed now.
А, нет, подожди, надо вот это успокоить, короче.
Back.
Так, а вот это ускорить.
Not necessary. It could really. Hey, I'll leave. Maybe this. I've got these gift.
Get 1 supply.
Where?
Address.
What?
Dispatch. Postage being scanned. Error. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, 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 yeah. 1 heavy package is being dispatched. Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Красавчик, респект. Так, и где он там рухнул, интересно?